Welcome back, everybody. Great J-Man Gaming here. So we got something exciting that just arrived. We have the Studio Series Insecticon 3-pack with Bombshell, Shrapnel, and Kickback. Pretty excited for this one as I never got the Insecticons before. They also come with Energon cubes. This box is really long. Sorry, keeping it in frame is difficult. Box art looks pretty good. 40th anniversary Studio Series. And then, of course, on the back of the box, you have their insect mode and their robot mode. The text says the Insecticons chomp through the door to Autobot City. And then this one is when they're on the shuttle about to be thrown out into space by Starscream. Alright, so here are the Insecticons out of box. So the Energon cubes are not hard plastic, they're kind of rubberized clear plastic, which is pretty cool. They feel pretty good, even though they're deluxe. They do feel pretty good in terms of their weightiness out of box. So here's a quick size comparison for you to Voyager class Starscream. These three are all deluxes. They're all pretty much the same height, and then Leader class Megatron. As you see, they are a lot smaller than Megatron, but you're getting three bots in one. Let's take a quick look at their articulations. So on Bombshell, he doesn't appear to have any. Yeah, he's got full shoulder rotation, full shoulder up, full shoulder down. He's got forearm rotation. His hands are locked in place. He's got full leg forward, full leg back, full knee bend, and he does have some ankle pivot. So not bad for deluxe. That might be somewhat posable. Let's take a look at Shrapnel. I think he might have full shoulder, but you'd have to move his pincers out of the way. Yes, he does have full shoulder. He's got elbow. He's got full forearm rotation. Wrists are locked into place, but that's fine. As far as legs, full back, full forward, full splits, and a 90-degree knee bend with a bit of an ankle pivot. So again, not bad for a deluxe. And then lastly, but not least, Kickback. So does he have full arm? Oh, he does. I'm surprised they engineered that in even with his wings. Full arm. His arm does get a little blocked by his wings, but that's okay. He's got full forearm. More than a 90-degree elbow just because of the transformation, and he has no wrist swivel because those are locked into place. His legs, full splits, full forward, full back, knee bend, and let's see, pretty amazing ankle tilt actually on this one. So there you go. There's your articulation. Kickback also has a pretty cool option to hold his accessories like two swords if you want, and then store weapons on the back. So I think that's a pretty nice amount of accessories with this set so far. I'm pretty impressed. Colors out of box really pop. They look great. Alright, so here are the Insecticons in their insect form. Now, you can choose to display Kickback in a few ways. Seeing Kickback looks better when you display it like this as part of the wings. You attach the swords onto his wings, and it just makes the wing profile a bit bigger. I think that looks better than having it stick out the back of them. So these are actually rubberized as well. The antennae are rubber. So let's go to Bombshell. Obviously, he's Beetle here. Cleans up pretty nice, and his weapons part form into his feet. And this will pivot. You can still see part of his face, even with the shield over top, but not too badly. So he looks good. Then you have Shrapnel. Same thing, Shrapnel's guns actually parts form into insect feet as well, and then these fold out to make his feet. And then of course I already talked about Kickback, who probably to me Kickback looks the best in insect mode of all three of them, but that's just me. I do like how the Decepticon logos pop on these guys even though they're small. Maybe they could have stood to make Shrapnel's logo a little larger, more prominent, but you know, not bad. They're looking really good. So we'll do a quick transformation for Bombshell first. Hands will fold in. Yeah, pop his hands to the back, you spin around, you will rotate like this. There's the canopy over his face. You'll then flip these panels open. This is like double jointed, So the leg will fold up and over itself like that. You can move the arms up and out of the way if you need more clearance. So just make sure the legs do fold up over and then they clip together. The legs should clip in like that. Stiff out of box to get it all clipped in, but there's a tab on the forearm that you tab into this piece, tab on the forearm, and then there's tabs on the bottom. It should all clip in together. And these parts form into being his insect feet. Gun on top in this port here. And there you have Bombshell in insect mode. So up next we have Shrapnel. His tolerances out of the box are really good, actually, to the point of being stiff. Like no loose joints on these guys whatsoever. Fold in his hands, push his arms down. Next you're going to do cover his face. This was super stiff for me out of box. I really had to work these. Do a full waist rotation. Just next thing, you're going to fold the feet down. This panel here will open like that. Panel's open. And then the leg is going to do a complete fold up and over on itself like that. Way to the body and clip into place. So you should feel it clip into the body. And if it doesn't quite clip, you're going to push it all in. Hands have pegs on them, and there's 2 or 3 pegs here. So you just peg the hands into the side like that. And then you're going to need his weapon parts because they kind of parts form his insect feet, if you will. So they plug into the 5mm ports on his forearms like that. And then you flip up his front insect feet like this, either of the top ports like that. So now you have Shrapnel as in his insect mode. Lastly, we have Kickback. He's probably got the most interesting transformation of the 3 Insecticons. One, fold the wings down like this, upward like this, to fold his hands into his forearms, to grab and pull his back leg down. Be really careful on this part. It's just a little tiny ball joint that holds these together, and mine kept popping out. I found this part really hard to get out, so I just used a little painting tool to get on it and pop it open. But you do you. That folds over and becomes like a face shield cover. You pushed his antennas up, fold his feet up and down and in, and pivot the legs up at an angle like this. The wings can come up a bit. As I say, there's multiple ways to display this, but Kickback and the gun can actually go on the bottom of him facing forward like this. There's your 3 Insecticons. They look really good in insect mode. The transformations are a little simple because they're deluxes, but I do think they do what they're meant to do. Bombshell is probably the least impressive transformation of the 3, but you know what, it works. I think they're fine for what they are. I'm happy to have them. The 3-pack makes it some pretty good value, and they do, as you see, come with like a lot of interesting accessories. Pretty decent pack to pick up. I'd probably rate the Insecticons, all 3 of them as a whole, as about an 8 out of 10. So if you were to pick these up, I don't think you would regret it. I suppose a couple minor gripes, you know, the wings, if they were sort of like a glow-in-the-dark material, would have looked awesome. And as I recall, when they were first released, these were silver. These parts were all like silver paint. I could have seen them looking pretty sharp, you know, with some more metallic silver paint instead of the white, but that's okay by me. The colors really pop. They do look really good, I feel. And again, the transformation's pretty good, and Kickback probably has the best of the 3. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.